let's take a look at this problem. We got 16 to the 3/4 times 25 to the negative 1/4 squared. Well, to begin with, I'm going to try to follow my order of operations as much as possible. We do what's inside the parentheses. Well, inside the parentheses, I notice that there's a negative exponent. Can't have that. So I'll throw this over 1. And we're going to take the part with the negative exponent opposite where it's at in a fraction. So I'll take the 25 to the negative 1/4, and I'll take it down to the denominator. So this becomes 16 to the 3/4 over 25 to the 1/4 squared. Now, I could try to rewrite these in radical form, but it doesn't do any good at this point because there was a 4 in the denominator. And if we put that back in radical, it'll be the 4th root, where we're looking for something times itself 4 times. Well, we don't have anything. We could do the top part, but not the bottom. But let's instead take everything to the 2nd power. If everything inside your parentheses is either multiplied or divided together, and you're raising it to a power, then you can take everything to that power. So we'll take the 16 to the 3/4 to the 2nd power, and I'll take 25 to the 1/4 to the 2nd power. Well, we're going to multiply these together. That gives us 16 to 3 times 2 is 6, so 6/4, over 25. 1/4 times 2 gives us 2/4, which gives us 16 to the 3/2 over 25 to the 1/2. Now up on top, we got a number to a fractional power where the numerator is greater than 1. And we saw earlier in the previous lesson that we want to split that up. We want to rewrite that as 16 to the 1/2 power raised to the 3rd power. Now down below, this is just the 1/2 power, so I can go ahead and put it back into radical form. Or put it into radical form, I should say. 25 to the 1/2 is the square root of 25. Now back to what's inside the parentheses here. 16 to the 1/2, that's the square root of 16. The 3rd power. Now 25 is 5 times 5. And back up the top, 16 is 4 times 4, so we've got the square root of 4 times 4, the 3rd power. Now down below, with square roots, we're looking for pairs of something. Here's a pair of 5s, so a pair of 5s is going to come out in front as a single 5. Up on top, we got square root, we got a pair of 4s, so a pair of 4s is going to come out in front as a single 4. So we're going to have 4 to the 3rd over 5. 4 to the 3rd, 4 times 4 is 16, times another 4 is 64, so our answer is 64 over 5.